It was a moment that shook the entire world. On January 3rd, 2020, a U.S. military drone circled silently over Baghdad airport. Below, a convoy moved through the darkness. Inside sat General Qasem Soleimani, the most powerful military commander in the Middle East. He never made it out of the airport. A Hellfire missile ended his life in seconds. And with that single strike, the United States and Iran stood at the edge of a war 40 years in the making. But this story didn't begin in 2020. It began in 1953. That year, the CIA overthrew Iran's democratically elected Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh, all to protect American and British oil interests. Iran's democracy was strangled before it had a chance to breathe. Then came 1979. The Islamic Revolution swept through Iran like a wildfire. On November 4th, Iranian students stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding 52 Americans hostage for 444 days. Through the 80s, America supported Iraq in its brutal war against Iran. Chemical weapons were used. Hundreds of thousands died. And Washington looked the other way. By the 21st century, Iran had built a shadow network across the Middle East. Hezbollah in Lebanon, militias in Iraq, the Houthis in Yemen. General Soleimani was the architect of all of it. Then came the missile, the strike, the revenge. Iran launched ballistic missiles at U.S. bases in Iraq. The whole world held its breath. And hours later, a Ukrainian passenger plane took off from Tehran. All 176 people aboard were killed, not by an enemy, by a tragic mistake. Today, the conflict continues, not on open battlefields, but in the shadows. Cyber attacks, assassinations, sanctions. The question is not whether America and Iran are at war. The question is, have they ever truly stopped?